Hello and welcome to the Clodcast. We're way too many people for this episode.
Hi.
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 Yo, bitches!
Hello.
Hi. Hi.
Hi.
Okay, so
Hi, I'm down.
to count,
Hi.
I am here with Aaron, Roy, and Emilio as always.
Standard.
Hi.
Hi, guys.
Then I'm here. Ordinary is here as a guest.
What's up, gamers?
Scarlet is here as a guest,
Yo, what's good?
and we have P. McGee here as a guest as well.
Hello, hello. Thank you for having me.
So we're way too
Hello.
many
Actually,
people for
quite human.
this episode, but it is the finals episode, so I
and
guess it's
Taco's
kind of
coming.
fitting.
And Taco's probably coming.
Oh yeah,
Taco's
Taco's probably
coming.
coming as
I can't
well,
wait
so
for
we're gonna be
Taco.
8 people.
Yeah.
Taco.
Callum come in, call Emilio a bitch, then leave.
Callum would lose his shit if he was here. Actually, yeah, he'd probably still just go on my ass for some reason. That's fine. I love him.
It's kind of real.
Emilio's the problem, guys.
Emilio's the problem.
If you get rid of Emilio, everything will be better.
That is crazy.
Okay, so
It's not racist at all.
the first game
It definitely is.
we're gonna watch, we obviously have the two finals games we're talking about, and then a little bit of what's gonna happen as an off season and how the league's gonna be doing further. But game one is
Wait, we have a script
Whooper.
for this?
Wait, Aaron, what did you say?
We have a script for this? I didn't know we were
No,
doing
we
that.
don't have a script for this. I'm just fucking.
Oh.
We never
okay.
have, bro. We never have.
just
We
fucking-
never have
man.
scripts.
When did we
Alright,
ever have a
alright.
We
script?
never have.
We always spit.
We never
Never.
plan anything.
Bro,
Have you
I
ever
actually
seen
played
our
with
terrible
Whoopers.
intros?
Have you seen our
It's
terrible
all
intros?
off the
Have you
dome.
seen our terrible intros?
Okay, this is
Do you think our intros would
one
be so
one
bad
person
if
at
we
a
had
time,
script?
please. I can't understand what the
It's
hell
so
is going
bad.
on.
Alright.
Okay.
Hello.
Do an analysis of the team preview before we start.
Yeah,
I got you.
ordinary. This
Yeah,
is
so-
this is all you.
Okay, and so we have 6 Pokemon facing off against another 6 Pokemon. Both teams have got very scary mons on the side of the field. On my side, we have
Both teams?
probably Fergraph being the scariest mon with a possible Trick Room. Freaking what's the item called where like it gives you negative like a -1 speed when you use Trick Room?
Room service.
Room service?
Yeah,
Room
room service, Trick Room, Fergraph, a classic. Probably gonna sweep the team if he can get that Trick Room up. And then on the enemy side, we probably have Soak, Toxic, Alamola to break through the Hoodra and Scarm. And yeah, so we'll probably be wearing
Right.
both of
That's
threats
That's
in
the
the middle of
scariest thing you see on their team. They got Orlando White, Urshifu Single Shot,
Yeah,
Especially
so
and
the immediate
MJ,
thing I'm
but
noticing-
Alola Mola.
The
this.
immediate thing I'm noticing with this team preview is that there are no resists to Urshifu, which is not particularly fun to deal with. And that's
was
probably going to be what
Fairy.
loses the game. Like
Uh,
immediately. That
I
should
don't
be
know
your
what you're
first
talking about.
thought looking at this.
Scarlet.
I don't know if Emilio had any resists, but I feel like they should have come here.
Good thing Emilio wasn't playing.
This isn't my
Good
game.
thing Emilio wasn't
Yeah,
playing.
I wasn't.
Yo,
Not Emilio,
Amelia,
not
not
Emilio.
Cal-
Wrong person.
Play
Ordinary.
us.
My bad. My bad. Ordinary.
good,
I will
okay.
defend Ordinary slightly. He did have Terra Fairy for a giraffe, which makes sense to bring a Terra Fairy here. 'cause
Oh,
I
yeah, I
think
was
it's
Oh
never
better.
gonna
no,
tear him.
Ironhead, oh no.
I was never
the
gonna
hell is
tear
that
that one.
One thing
And then
one
the
thing to
other-
mention
Probably
though,
not.
Scarlet, you are very wrong on your assumption.
I know. I'm just saying
Wait,
that
you'll watch
that's
the game.
probably what.
You'll watch
Do
the
you
There
game.
guys
are
want to know what I
no
brought
good
for
We'll let
Urshifu?
We'll let the game.
What'd you bring?
I had weak armor, iron defense, Scarf.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah, it was so good in Mox if he brought Banded, but he brought Sword Stance, and so I lost. Because I didn't
So
think
he
he'd
just
bring it to
SD'd and
Tapu
you were like,
Lele. Yeah, because like why would
He
you
SD'd
Sword
and was
Stance on like a
like,
possible Tapu Lele bring? Because it's like, yeah, I'd rather have like if I were him, I would go Banded or Scarf maybe, but like Banded is optimal because you break Scarf anyways. Like the only
Lele
issue would
kinda
be
fucks up
possibly
in-
crit toss.
Like just on his 6, Lele probably did pretty well.
Yeah,
What was on
yeah.
his team that like scared out the Lele?
Empoleon for the most part. If you're especially defensive, it takes like 30 from Thunderbolt if I go
I mean,
Scarf.
what does
Don't
it
you
take
get
to
Focus
go
Blast?
Focus Blast
I
is,
hate Focus Miss.
Oh,
You
he's
mean
not
like I hate
getting
that?
missed.
Man.
Yeah.
Holy.
It's
Bro, but, like-
fun shit, but like you kind of gotta run it.
Okay, in retrospect, I definitely bring Tapu Lele over Fergraph because like in the beginning, like the mocks
Even
were
Soda
like
said
50
this,
turns
yeah.
plus. Yeah, well, yeah, but like he didn't mock with me. He like ghosted me the entire week. But like, anyways, so
Sheesh.
That's not right.
what I was gonna say
My
is, shoot, what was I saying? Yeah, in retrospect, because like in the beginning, the mocks were like 50 plus turns, and so Fergraph is really good to Wish Pass and keeping like Hoodra and like Scarf healthy and Araquanid healthy. But like recently, like in the recent months, I was doing with like Cry and like another friend of mine. It was like less than 20 turns, like 15 turns, like average on the game. So I should have just brought Lele. Like I didn't use Wish a single time I photographed in those mocks.
You know,
Yeah.
once you said 50 turn mocks, I fucking dozed off. I
No, because there's Wish passing Aloe with Roost freaking Roost and Polian and Regenerator Amoongus against Hudra, Scar, Paragraph, like interact with it. It was so bad. It was so bad.
I'm eating the
The
sword
weird thing is
allegation,
that
are
with this
you?
matchup is that this is probably going to be like a mixed rock polish set if with Lando if it wants to do anything here because Skarmory is
Ah!
weirdly enough gonna deter most of its common sets.
If I were him, I would go like maybe
And then
like
base
Sword
Terra
Stance
can
or
like help
something.
pivot around.
So I've
Either
got
like
another idea. Gravity.
yeah. Yeah,
Gravity.
Gravity. No, but
It was
Gravity,
Gravity
Earthfire gets walled by Araquanid. It does like
by
20%.
Araquanid.
Yeah.
Oh
And
yeah,
so
the
I think
set
you read a mix
he
set.
showed
The
his
mix
team
set was the
afterward.
scariest
The
thing with Stone
Lando,
Edge.
yeah.
That's the scariest thing. Like Sword Stance, Stone Edge, Gravity. Yeah, what's up?
No, I'm just saying he showed his
You're gonna
team
say
that
something?
his Lando set could not break fucking what's it called, or the Araquanid set you brought,
Yeah, I
but he
don't,
didn't bring it up
dude. I
because he
was
got
so
fucked up.
mad. Like, I don't know.
Whoosh.
I should just
I
brought
mean,
And you
Lele.
got a
I freaking
fucking read,
should just brought
and
Lele.
you're
I should have just. I should
away.
just. Alright,
Alright.
the fifth turn I would have won. No, I'm so sad.
well, let's
Also,
get
if you
it.
didn't like sack your Gyarados on the wrong, but you know we'll get to
Yeah,
that.
no,
Just
but like
play
I
the
had to
game.
make a play there. I had to make a play there. I unironically had to make a risky play to win the game. So
No,
I
you
don't
It's a
regret
did.
that.
You
finals
really
moment,
didn't.
yeah.
Okay, it's
I don't regret that. I do not regret that. Everything else, yes, but
Talk
that.
us through the
I
lead
would.
matchup.
I would.
Ordinary.
Okay, so every time in Mox, Urshifu with Bandit usually led. If I brought Ogerpon on it, he would like switch to his Aloe or no Entei actually. Entei's the best joke. It was Entei. He would switch to Entei and then just like force out with like a Sacred Fire or something because it did like a bajillion. And so Skarm was good in the aspect that if he let Urshifu is like the scariest thing he could lead with because I don't want him to like get momentum, so I'm just gonna lead with that. And if I go like Ogre Pun or something, he has a good answer for it. So yeah.
Okay.
Let her play.
Also, in case he
This
wanted
hard body.
me to get rocks up, which was the scariest thing in this matchup.
Okay, so you just use
Okay,
body presses,
and then
huh?
I lost here, and then I lost here. I lost here.
This is Roy. What the fuck?
So basically, for context, me and Ben faced each other in Morpeko Madness, and Ben said I stalled him, so I jokingly went, as soon as this battle started, I was like, I stalled out Ben. I didn't stall out Ben.
Honestly,
I actually played well for once and beat Ben.
You still sold me out, kinda.
Yeah, but I had tag move against
Yeah,
him.
what
So
the
play,
hell?
what
not
was I gonna do?
stall.
yeah,
Yeah,
I
That
That
was
was
agree.
just
What a fake.
It's
No, yeah, it
truly
is.
stall is completely different. Like if you look on ladder, there's just like Blissey, Dondozo, like I
I
don't
just
even
used
know.
I
I
used
don't play
Ah,
ladder.
Stall probably
Oh,
isn't even that
Taco.
bad to
Tango for
face.
silver.
Oh, hey, it's
Yo.
Taco.
We're
Hi,
in the
there's
middle
Taco.
of the
How you doing,
recording
baby?
already, Taco. So don't say any slurs.
Yeah, like you
Introduce
normally do.
yourself.
Hello, I am Taco. I like tacos.
Me
It's a great
too.
introduction.
Same, Tway.
I love that.
Same, bro. Same, bro.
I'm Roy. I like Roy's.
The beaners are here.
You
Oh
mean
shit.
What? Emilio?
Emilio!
Emilio.
How deep are we?
Emilio.
We're like 10 minutes in.
Emilio.
Alright.
Emilio.
Look, just because you're not Taco doesn't mean you can say
Emilio.
slurs.
Emilio.
Emilio, if this gets taken down, I'm punching you the first time I see you.
It's too. It's
Wait, so
good thing I have a
It's-
year to prepare.
We're not Taco.
A year to prepare. Fucking idiot.
I just got my ID. I just got my ID card, so that's sick.
Nice.
Damn,
I don't have an
Okay,
idea.
Taki, you
Okay.
sounded different than I thought you would.
Is it a fake idea for Bear?
No, it's a real ID. No, no. I don't want to be there.
Trying not to get pulled over by the cops.
Real.
Impossible
come on, dude.
Wait, I've got a
difficulty.
Bear.
we were in the
What are you
middle
doing
of
right now?
Ordinary explaining the game.
Yeah, we
though.
should probably finish this. We should probably-
Anyways, right? So what was the
Anyways,
rationale behind the
okay,
body
so
there?
I thought no, body press on Empoleon. I don't know, just making safe plays. Like, look, I have a really bad habit of making really safe plays when I'm like nervous, and so I'm just like low-key like making the safest play possible, and I low-key should just be predicting the switch out, like to Spectre or something, and like either
As someone
switching
who's
out to
mocked
like.
with you, you do not make safe plays in mocks. You regularly
Yeah, I
prevent
do the
dictator mocks.
opposite in mocks. I literally do the opposite. It's so bad. Like, oh my gosh. But yeah, I don't know. I should have. Okay, this wasn't a misplay just in case he like, I don't know, like he did something weird. And then this is a misplay. I shouldn't have let him get so much like that's so much momentum right there because it's like he could just go to shoot. It's just like
You're
I
letting your
lose off that. I literally just lose off. I should just hit him. I should just hit him. But I thought he was bandit. Like I legit thought. I played so many mocks against so many different people. I like could not fathom a swords dance set with like the possibility of me being Tabu Lele.
And you
So that
immediately
really
use
caught me
your
off guard.
one Shifu answer that you have designated.
Yeah, probably shouldn't have sacked that. Probably should have like sacked Spurgraph or
But
something.
you
Honestly,
didn't,
in that moment.
why you didn't
I
adjust
think
your
where you
game plan and
need
go for a giraffe?
Yeah.
For a giraffe can at least live one move, I feel like.
Real quick, let's just look
Yeah.
at your
Not-
team. Did you have anything else that could have taken a move?
Great Tusk.
Tusk.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
You have a
why the
full-on
Tusk?
Grey Tusk there.
yeah, but I didn't like Great.
I don't even blame Ordinary, bro.
I
This
didn't
is just
like
like that
Great
finals
Tusk.
moment where you like put all your effort into prepping and you've just completely whiffed on the small possibility of something.
Yeah.
And it just ends up fucking kicking your ass. There's really nothing else to it.
I agree
I
with
did
that
so many
mostly, but I
mocks
think
too. I'm so upset.
Great Tusk should definitely have
Mocks
come in
do
my
that
opinion.
thing to you where you do like 10
Yeah,
of them
they
and
do.
it
They
doesn't
do.
come. And it's like,
I've been fucking
They
telling him where he's
do.
been mocking too much. He relies way too much on him. I told you that
Monk once or
yesterday.
twice. I mean, it's a good thing. Like
Yeah.
practice is fun, but
It's that's fine, but
No, it
this kid
wasn't like
mocked
I
like
only
30
did
times
mocks. Like
by chance.
I thought about the Emmy in my downtime too, but I just couldn't see him bringing swords dance with Tabu Lele. Like
Okay.
I just couldn't. So
How much were you panicking right here?
I was panicking so much.
you're like,
I
"Ah,
wanted to sub. I subbed because I'm faster and I'm like just in case like I can get another like defense drop or
Just in
yeah,
something.
case
sucker
of like
should be
sucker punch.
Yeah. Or
But
not
now
not
you've
The
not for
subset
sucker
was
punch. I for
ooh.
yeah. It's so bad. It's
What
so
was your
bad. It's
moveset
just
there,
like
Ordinary? Was it Ivy Cudgel,
I
Trail?
should have
Was
switched
it
out on
Ivy?
this one, but I just it was
I mean,
Ivy
some makes
Cudgel
To be
sense there
fair-
Trailblaze
because
substitute
it
sword dance.
covers both sucker punch and an attack. If they attack, you're still fine, but if they sucker on the
Yeah.
attack, then you're kind of in trouble.
Yeah.
But switching is a really heads up play because
Callum's actually awake.
Oh,
Callum is
did come.
actually
Oh,
away.
shit.
We are way too many people.
That's
Yeah,
fine.
we need to trim this down a little bit. Hold up.
Great.
Of course
Oh.
he kicks Emilio.
Guys, I have 3,000 ping right now. I'm lagging really hard.
Actually just kicks the Mexicans out. That's crazy.
That's
What
so
the fuck is
crazy.
Callum doing?
Callum.
Just like
How did I know that was gonna happen? How did I know that was gonna happen?
Guys, we need to turn this down.
Get Taco back
Alright,
in
there we
here,
go.
man.
Okay.
free my man,
That's
free my
crazy.
man.
Shut the fuck
Okay,
up.
we're
They
not
don't make it in.
racist here.
No, Taco isn't gonna speak
Guys,
to
we
me until he issues the apology. He can come back in right after he delivers that.
Oh my god. He's
That's
in a
crazy.
car.
And Emilio just gets the
That's crazy.
shithead treatment for being Emilio.
Callum, why have you changed your name to Donald Trump?
Wait, what do you mean? What does Donald Trump have to do with that?
Then because you hate Mexicans.
No, I'll let him back in. I'll let him back in.
Yeah, that'd be a great idea.
No, after he gives me
That'd
the
be
apology.
interesting.
No,
Oh, I
he
thought you were
asked
talking
this
about
on-
Emilio.
No, Taco can come back in. Emilio's never come back.
Taco's mad at you.
I don't give a fuck. If you think I give a fuck, then you're wrong. And you can you
Okay.
can like fuck off with Taco as well.
Wait,
Callum?
wait,
You can like open up your own
I was
craft.
even
Wait,
thinking
wait,
about
Callum,
this
why are you so
podcast.
angry?
They spent 20 minutes arguing about whether the
Really?
guests should be invited or not, and didn't actually talk about the match. Good commentators they are.
Yeah, we have taken so long to
Oh,
actually get to
God.
where we are. Callum
Yeah,
just
can we just talk about the match?
The game's just over at this
I don't
point,
give a
guys. The
fuck
game.
about Callum.
Okay, the only win condition I have is Gyarados, and so it's like, okay, he has Entei, right? I'm a
Watch this
Raccoonid.
next
It
game.
like
Watch
freaking
this
kills
next
him
game.
unless he Terras. He probably doesn't want to burn Terra this early in the matchup, so I'm gonna. Okay, wait. Can I talk about it?
talk
Okay,
about what?
so like, I had to make a play here because
I
like
didn't like the
I'm low-key like I'm down tremendous, right? I'm like 2 months down. He has freaking Urshifu left. I have like my Urshifu answer down. I need to make a play and get a Dragon Dance up. I did the mocks. I low-key need low-key only one Dragon Dance to freaking win this game. So I can't let him get like Urshifu in or Landers in, or else I just can't get.
Oh, hold up. Are you like that fucking delusional? How much is that Alomomola at?
No, literally,
Are
I
you
can win because he
EQ
doesn't.
Power
I have
Whip,
covert cloak. I have
water?
covert cloak, and he can't. And wait, I have Lumberry, so I can 2-hit KO him. And I also have sub on
Oh,
Gyarados.
you
so he
take
can't push sub.
you take 2 player ups and whatever damage
What?
he does with extreme speed. There's no fucking way you were gonna
He-
win with that.
Oh no, I'm not talking about Entei. I'm talking about Aloe. But like,
No,
I think
I'm talking about
predicted this
Aloe
push
as
out to
well. Like you
Aloe.
took no. The first thing you took was rocks, 25 from rocks. Then you were gonna take Helmet twice. That's what 16,
No, I
16,
live that.
32.
He doesn't have play rough for sure. Why would he bring play rough for this
I'm
matchup?
talking about Rocky Helmet. What the fuck?
No, Terrablast doesn't make contact. What are you on about?
Did you not just say you have Power Whip?
What? No, I didn't.
No,
I said
I said, are you
I
Power
said
Whip? That was me.
Oh.
That
No,
was
no,
me.
no. I have
Right, never
Terrablast.
mind.
I have Terrablast at 2 KOs. I have sub. I have Lumberry for burn or toxic, and then I have Dragon Dance and the Earthquake.
The only question
what
I
ter-
will point
what
out
terror
is
are
it
you
will
flying?
Rocky Helmet I like.
Flying, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, that sucks.
So I
wouldn't-
legit only needed one Dragon Dance, so if he
wouldn't,
switched out to
wouldn't-
Aloe and Pulling, I win.
Wouldn't Landorus live a hit?
No.
No, no.
No.
There's
They're flying? No,
there's
probably
no
not.
No, I think
dimension.
it wouldn't actually.
There's no dimension.
What moves did you have?
Yeah,
Grunch,
no way.
Waterfall, and what?
No,
I mean,
no.
Terrablast
There's,
But if it's only
Jesus.
if it's only fucking if it's only you're terrifying, right? Terrablast.
Yeah.
That's only
Oh,
an
Terrablast.
star move. There's
I have
a chance
Moxie
that
too,
it's
though.
like oh right. Okay, never mind.
Yeah. So like anything he tries to switch in, I just like if he stacks something, I just get a +1.
Yeah,
I
Moxie's.
get the
Yeah.
logic behind the
The
play
deal
here,
breaker.
but I think it was too risky because
No, but like I
No,
think
No,
I
I
had
see
to
where
make
he's
a
coming
risk
from
to
now.
win.
No,
Like,
yeah,
to make
it's
a
up.
risk- I had to make a
This
risk
game
to
is
win.
this game's like completely lost for him by now.
Yeah. So like I just have to do something. Like I have to hope he misplays to win.
Yeah,
Like,
you're
there's no
just gonna
point
hope
in
for
counting.
a secret
Literally.
secret fire miss.
Literally, that was literally
Like
it right
you
there.
pay
That's-
off of
Or
the
Stone Edge.
secret
or Stone
fire
Edge
miss.
miss. That's
Yeah,
what
Stone
I
Edge
was
miss
hoping
would've
for.
been good.
That's
Or
what I was
whatever.
hoping for.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah,
Oh.
but
But Emilio didn't teach you that luck is a
You
skill.
should totally build better though.
F.
yeah, I definitely should have. I definitely
We
should
went
have.
over the build and like why he.
But like
picked certain
low-key,
things for
Cry
the
talks about it with Cry.
Oh,
I'm
that's
gonna
why
get
you're
the run
losing.
back. I'm gonna get the run back in
Jesus
Cloudfire.
Christ.
It's gonna be fine. I get the run back in Cloudfire.
True.
I
What do you
legit
mean?
thought
You're
he was
never
gonna.
getting into Clodsire.
Okay, when he brought out Willow, I thought he was like Willow sub because like the whole point of Willow subsets is to set up on physical attackers. So it's like when he nasty plotted and like didn't sub, I was like, so I thought he was gonna keep like sub. That's why I didn't Draco Meteor because like it doesn't matter, but like I'm
Yeah, I
so
get that.
Some Calm Mind or
Yeah.
something, right? Like
Yeah,
sub
literally
Calm
like
Mind.
Calm Mind
No,
sub.
if I were
Willow.
you at that
Like,
point,
why
I'd be
you
looking at
nasty
my
plot?
toaster.
No, literally, it's freaking
He's
so
looking at my
bad.
toasty.
But GG's, it is what it is.
Yeah, it's one of those moments where you prep so hard for
Yeah.
something
Where's my
and it's
six,
like,
though?
oh fuck.
Wait, this
Yeah,
was
yeah,
hard
Matt,
prep.
Oh,
Hold up. This was difficult prep for you.
Are you gonna play me?
No. Like, are you gonna shamelessly tell me that this was something you put effort into?
Yeah, I put effort into it.
Hi.
Yeah,
I mean, just because you put an effort into it doesn't mean that the results show it.
I put
I
at
know,
least
I know.
effort into it.
I mean, Callum,
It
you
just
see
tells
me
you-
prep.
Juicy,
Callum, you
juicy
see me
match.
prep sometimes.
I ignore you prepping the whole
I mean,
time.
he just kind of threw away his Starmery for fun. Like,
Yeah, I
That
think
was horrible
after I saw
gameplay.
first dance, I literally like
was
freaking
bad.
malfunctioned. I should have just like.
Anyhow, this is as far as my concentration span's gonna let me stay in here for. See you guys.
Alright,
Okay,
bye.
you can get Taco
Dictator,
back
holy
in here
shit.
now.
I'm gonna
I
miss him
think-
so much.
These were Callum's 10 minutes. Daily 10 minutes.
I don't dislike Callum. I think he's quirky, but he's cool.
Ah,
I
Callum,
think what I
He's
should have
quirky.
You
done.
just need to take it on the chin. Whatever
yeah,
you
Callum
do.
can
he'll
actually be a
fuck-
very
He's
nice
over.
person. He's just his character
Yes, he
is just
can.
being very.
It's been ruined by PayPal.
Yeah.
It's fine.
It's been ruined by
He-
Pip.
He's deep
It's
down,
K-Pec's
he's a
fault.
sweetheart. He's like a soft little puppy.
He's a
but
sweetheart. Yeah,
Yeah, just blame Patrick. It's
he's like
fine.
a pit bull. He's like a pit bull. He's
Pitbull and
misunderstood.
Cupcake.
He's
I
he's
think-
like Pitbull. He's Mr. Worldwide.
Yeah.
No, he's from.
Who's gonna be?
Never mind. He's from
Sorry.
Egypt. Actually, that is Mr.
He's from
Worldwide.
Egypt,
The
bro.
Nile goes across the world. Yeah.
Isn't he from fucking?
No, he's from
He's
Egypt.
from
Don't say
Bangladesh.
anything.
Egypt.
Nope, he's from Egypt.
No, he's from Egypt.
So who's gonna be
Egypt.
Clodsire next season?
My bad.
A lot of people.
It'd probably be you, Emilio,
Me,
and Hamburger
Emilio,
for sure.
Hamburger, yeah, and then
And then it depends on
I'll
how
get
many
the most
Demos we have.
with
Because we had
that.
3 Demote-worthy people. I don't think we have any more than that. Because Boon
Yeah.
Heel.
Also
and the
depends
two
on
players who win.
reapplies and how many applies.
Yeah, I don't
I
think
was about
squads
to say. I was
reapplying.
about to say. I don't
Yeah.
know.
yeah, so I was
Like-
like,
I mean, if we
He's-
get enough
he has a-
people,
yeah.
You're
Lucas
not
ain't
go-
applying again, bro.
If we get enough
Yeah.
people, you're not going
It's
into
very
Clodsire,
good.
you're probably going into the Quagsire tier, which is gonna be the middle one.
That
Don't even
sounds
have
You
enough
might get
abs
going
for that.
I would
Quagsire.
love to do Quagsire. Holy.
Phrasing.
No,
Oh,
I meant that in
oh.
We
both
need more
ways.
people. Next match?
Yeah,
let's do
we
this.
can go to the next match now. One thing though,
Yeah.
how does it feel, Ordinary?
I was really upset, but then like I got over it because like it is what it is.
At least you didn't get crit.
At least
He
you didn't
was.
get hacked out like Ben
Yeah, that's fair.
twice in playoffs.
I saw
Shut
that.
up.
It was
Shut up,
crazy.
Roy.
We love BTO. We love last season, Wooper.
But with this, we
Oh
do
yeah,
have
BTL. I forgot about
champion.
BTL.
This
Fuck.
this fucking
It's
page
not
is still
working, yeah.
broken.
Yeah.
Hamburger is the champion
Yeah,
of
because
Wooper.
the fucking icons are broken, except Swad Looney Tunes.
Yeah, I saw
the,
that.
uh,
It's
He
so
didn't,
funny.
he didn't have an
You got
icon.
what
So
matters.
funny.
have the
You got
logo,
kill
yeah.
leader. That's
Yeah.
what
Yeah,
matters. You got
what
kill
happened to him? He got caught in a car crash, right? Really unfortunate stuff. And the person he crashed with had an AK-47, and he was like, "I'm going down
Yeah.
with you."
Where does this
That
come
Yeah,
from?
like
Where
even
did this come from?
like because
What?
I
What
knew
is
Swad
happening?
Looney outside of the server, right? Because I met him
Yeah.
in another league, but
Which
like
one?
he's low-key just been gone.
Who-
Like he died. I think something actually
Yeah,
happened to
yeah.
him.
Yeah, so I literally went
I
like DMG.
reported it on him because he was playing like shit, you know.
Yeah, it
Really
wasn't
sucks
even
for him.
that because like he stopped. Like
Yeah,
he's
so I
in
literally had
another
like
league I
real
was in
stuff.
too, and he wasn't
Yeah.
in that league either. So it's like,
Yeah, he
No, he
dropped
and
definitely
both
then
was
of
just
them. So
AFK.
he's,
He did well
yeah,
when he played, but
yeah.
I think
he forfeited
he's a
most of
good
his stuff.
player. I'll give you that. He's a good player, but I don't know. I think he
Yeah, we
just
love Swad Looney.
something. I think he died.
I mean, he's just busy. He's just busy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
No, he died.
I
It's
messaged.
really unfortunate. We're holding a
No, I
funeral.
messaged Swad Looney. They did say they were dealing with stuff and they were busy.
Holy shit, man.
Yeah.
Live that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pretty sure he told
Yeah.
us too.
Yeah, they're
But
dealing with the CIA right now.
we do have Ordinary now, who is second place finisher.
Whee!
Second place.
Second place, more like first loser. Ah!
Can you
He's
be the
coping
15th
so
loser?
hard.
And
What
just because Mr. Enginel beat Soda in regular season, Enginel's third. I've decided.
Small is
Nice.
actually coping right now.
I'm
I'm not gonna
third.
lie. I
Oh, wait,
witnessed
no,
a
that's
Mandibuzz with a
standings.
Gigavolt Havoc from a fucking Hoopa and a Scizor not kill the Salazzle.
Oh, is it happening in MM right now? Hold on, I
Oh,
gotta
he
watch
did
this.
99% within Power Ground to a Salazzle.
I'll watch it later.
That's
What
gotta
are
be
you
some flip.
talking about?
But
I don't know, it doesn't
something
matter.
interesting to mention about Wooper. The top 4 in regular season, 3 of them made at least semifinals.
So we're just bullying Emilio now, is that what you're saying?
Yes.
God, someone has to.
Bro got hacked in
Ow.
Wooper finals and is just never gonna let it go.
Yes.
Not Wooper finals, but Wooper quarters actually. You got quartered. bro. That's crazy.
Wooper quarters.
You got quartered this
Exactly.
season too. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Ben
But-
complains about his final like he didn't home me from that position. That was supposed to be me.
In fairness, Emilio, if anyone is owed to hacks people in playoffs, it is Ben.
Yeah.
I don't care. That was my
That's
mistake.
your fault.
valid.
Your mistake is you used Iron Bundle and you clicked Hydro Pump.
Yeah.
The way to use Iron Bundle is you make sure
Yeah,
you never
no,
have
that's
to
so
click
real.
Hydro Pump.
That's so real. Oh, yeah, you played
Yeah,
that
he
I
did.
mod.
love Iron Bundle. Iron Bundle's goated though, by the way. Iron Bundle's still goated. I love it so much.
But now to the
Never
other
Oh my
click
god, I
Hydro
drafted.
Pump.
finals match.
I drafted again.
We
We're like a
have
toxic relationship. We
both
just keep getting
players who
away from
played
each other.
this here. So P. McGee and Aaron are here for this.
Yep.
Woohoo.
So you two
Don't-
can talk about the lead matchups and going into it. What did you prepare?
Sure, Aaron, do you want to go first?
You can go first. I gotta remember what I was thinking about when I played.
Okay, I'll lead it off. So we played each other in the regular season. I got smacked, I think, by the Enamorous, so that was of slight
think we
concern
played.
to me going in. I thought we did. I could be wrong. I
think
played
we
too many
did.
matches. Okay,
Yeah.
maybe that was helping. Your Enamorous was doing well throughout the season, though. I think it was very high up on the kill leaderboard. And then your Embor I saw too as being high up with
Ember is
the
so
low tier.
scary.
Yeah, so they were of concern for me. I didn't consider Greninja overly a concern for me in prep. I just didn't think it'd have enough raw power to break through at Amoonguss if I set it up right. And so I figured I could check that with Amoonguss most of the game. Your Alola Mola was a real nuisance for me because it basically invalidates Megalopony just because of Regenerator and Rocky Helmet. It whittles down my pivoting ability. So going into prep, my main goal was to try to capitalize against that. Because I figured it would be such a brain dead switch in so often against Megalopony that I could do a lot with it. So I ran a Lopunny with Endeavor, expecting to get chipped down a lot so that eventually I could click Endeavor on the obvious switch in. And then afterwards, close combat becomes really, really free, which I think we'll get to in this game. Early game, my expectation was to hopefully pivot in early with Screamtail on an Amola sub in front of it because it can't really threaten a subbed mon of any kind. And then try to go for a bulk up set with Drain Punch and Play Rough, just because that punishes a lot of his team pretty well. And then later game, if that didn't play out, but it did break things down, I was going to try to run away with a Flame Charge, Weakness Policy, Heatran set. Also trying to bait in the Alola Mola, use a flip turn against it to set off the Weakness Policy, and then try to be off to the races. I didn't think Water Shuriken Greninja was likely in this matchup just because he had good speed tiers against mine and he needed more raw power than priority, it seemed like. So I didn't think he had the available move slot to get it in because he needed Ice Beam for Torn. He needed Gunk Shot for Screamtail or Terra Fairy Amoonguss. He might want Pivot. He might want Spikes or U-Turn. And then I thought he might want Dark Pulse or something like that. I think he brings Extra Sensory here for the Lopunny, but some other kind of coverage move. So I just didn't feel like he could fit priority into. So I thought if I got a Flame Charge or two in, it was to be off to the races if he set off the policy. And then a Scarf, Rotom Wash, mostly to pivot around and then possibly trick something at some point if I'm concerned. And then Torn's pretty vanilla. I don't use Torn very well. It's usually almost always a pivoter with defog, and that's kind of all it is here too. But I was very surprised to not see Enamorus in team preview. I really expected that to come. So that threw off my opening play a little bit because I see the Emboar, I don't see the Enamorus, and I'm very worried about Emboar just clicking a button first move because my physical defense is not great enough to withstand that thing. So I was very nervous.
Yeah, I was
Wait.
overly obsessed with Terra Rockhead Smash Emboar in this
Yes.
matchup. I had nothing except for Golurk with
Yes,
it.
you were. Yes, you
Yeah,
were.
I mean it was good. I had a reason for it, but
Aaron, talk
I
us
guess-
through your
Like,
prep.
yeah,
It was
yeah.
good.
Prep for mine was I pretty much I ignored Golurk and Spite Ups just off the bat because
move.
I checked all your games and I was like Golurk came once I think, and then
It
you
did,
always
one
brought
time.
Corn Lop, and you always brought 3 of Heatran, Screamtail, Wash, Moongus. So I was like, okay, that's a lock. I'm just gonna prep for that.
Yes.
I prepped
Yeah,
a little bit for Hydreigon too, but it didn't come.
Yeah, I
'Cause
didn't have a
thought
good
maybe-
matchup.
It was weird because for me, I felt like if I just, it was one of those moments where this thing's versatile enough where I could see it clicking like Dragon Dance or like baiting and clicking Toxic on Aloe or something like that. Just some
Mhm.
weird set to throw me off. So I kind of thought maybe it could come, but in the end, I did expect the 4 walls to just come over it.
Yeah, I just
like
figured with
Golurk.
your Alola Mola, it could be Assault Vest if it really wanted to deal with maybe a Solar Beam Hatran or try to punish pivoting Rotom with a Mirror Coat. Or I just really hard to click a button when Enamorus can get in free. If I click Dark Pulse in front of Enamorus coming in, then Enamorus has a free turn to do something. So I just didn't like how hard it was to actually punch a hole in your team because I had to get every predict right with Hydreigon in order to be effective. And I
It
saw
was
you
a
would
huge
outpredict.
move-up problem. Yeah, needed
Yeah.
Flash, needed Dark Pulse, needed Draco.
Yeah,
it
I
was
saw you would
tough. I
outpredict
thought it
me.
could work, though. Yeah.
Wait,
So I was
PvP, you're
really
like,
the game plan was 24/7 rotate between the Specs Meloetta and the Emboar, but turn 1 you'll see why this doesn't work. Because
I did not expect that Specs Meloetta at all. I gave it zero
it was a great
consideration.
set. Yeah.
I slapped an Assault Vest on a Amoonguss with no special defense investment, thinking that'll be enough to withstand whatever Greninja set comes out. Because I figured it might be a mixed Greninja, so I wanted to have Fizz Def on my Amoonguss. And so when that thing comes out there later in the game screaming hyper voice, I thought I lost right there, especially, with the current
I
state
just
that the
misplayed
Amoongus
so
was
hard.
in.
Yeah, I just misplayed so hard. We'll get to it when
I
we
mean,
play,
just
but that my main team's basically comes out. I'll just get through the rest of my team real quick.
Yeah,
But
sorry.
Cryogonal came to be Cryogonal. Garchomp was my wall because I was kind of scared of like a Scarf Eruption heat ren set, so that
Mhm.
just completely walled the heat ren. I brought it Spadef. And Aloes for all
That
the
was my
physical.
concern.
Yeah, so that's pretty much the rest of my team. And then Gren's mixed Scarf. I fucked up hugely on that set because we got into the game a little quicker than I thought, and one of those moments where I'm like prepping and I forget to edit something again. But I had Dark Pulse, Ice Beam, and Gunk, so I just couldn't fucking touch the Tran at all, and it pissed me off at the end of the game when I was playing.
Oh.
If I just had a water move, I could at
Would
least
you
make
have
this
U-turn?
manageable. Yeah, I U-turn last, so I was like completely fucked because I didn't expect Flame Charge Heat Ran. That scared the shit out of me. So we'll get to it in a minute, but I didn't have a water move. That's why I just thought that's why I was like, I just gotta click Ice Beam and hope I freeze again. Like I was like, well,
I
I'm
think something
fucked.
important that neither player here is noting is that just Kiwi's team is a lot bulkier than fucking Aaron's.
My team's really
I know
bad.
that
Like on paper, it's
I know
terrible.
that
so
seems
fucking
obvious,
bulky.
but what happens here is that there's no immediate offensive threat. Well, until the Emborteras, obviously, but until
Even
then,
without
Yeah.
Terra, my Flare Blitz doesn't
even
matter.
with that, you do see you see 4 to 5 very bulky Pokemon on McGee's team, whereas you only see like the Cryogonal and the Aloe, and then everything else just kind of gets worn down very easily. So if P is able to control the pace of the game here, he'll very easily just be able to chip down their important pieces besides Aloe and win the game from there.
I think that's a
I
very
think
accurate
without
statement
Right,
too,
it's
because
so-
Yeah.
my
so
team is
bulky.
very bulky, and one of the reasons it can struggle is that a general defensive bulk team like this, if it's hyper offense it's going against, it can just break down immediately. Like obviously I have the double regen core with a Scream Tail, which is usually pretty bulky, a Heatran, which can be bulky. That's not how I've used it this season, but it can usually be a Pokemon. So when someone comes out screaming hyper offense, this team really can struggle against that because it's built to withstand more standard offense or something that takes a little bit of time to set up. So I did like this matchup going in because I did not feel like Aaron's team, minus the Enamorous and then this Embor, obviously that's in front of me right now. I did not feel like this team screamed damage, but he does use it in pretty fun ways here with the Embor and the Alouetta.
Yeah.
But I lead Screamtail because I see I'm faster than everything besides the Greninja, which I'm not overly scared of. And so I figure I can sub if I don't like what I'm seeing and just kind of scout out what's going on. So that's why I lead Screamtail.
I let Embor. I think the plan was I was hoping for an Amoonguss lead to just come out and spore something. That was kind of the hope.
Yeah.
And I would just start
Yeah,
clicking too much on it because your team doesn't have an answer. But I misplayed terribly with that lead. I think like after the lead, I think I could have swapped on it. But my personal opinion, I think I played like absolute garbage the entire game. I can go over like hundreds of things that could have been different.
looking at the game as like a broad overview before we get into the turn by turn, I think you had yourself in a winning position multiple times and played yourself out of
Absolutely.
them.
Yeah,
some
I
of it
played-
RNG related, obviously, but otherwise you had, I think, a really good game plan that you misclicked on a few times. I think you got over predicting towards the end and then lost a very valuable piece very early.
It really was me trying to keep tempo up. Like I was trying to play a little faster than I should have. So I was playing way faster. Like I was clicking way faster than I should have. I should have just taken more time.
Oh, I
'Cause
clicked
I probably
fast.
just win the game. Yeah, because you were
So-
clicking fast and I was clicking fast. So these turns were going by like really fast.
I
do
guess
remember that.
speaking to my play style, I press very quickly. I almost rarely take longer than 15 seconds to make a decision, which can obviously backfire, but it has the positive impact of opponents don't get to make a second decision once they've made something. Almost always when they
Yeah.
click, the turn executes because I've made my decision. So it can play against someone that sometimes wants to take back a decision. They don't get that opportunity. So I do like playing fast tempo. It usually plays well to me because I don't play too sloppy normally. So I can catch people in that because they don't get second opportunities to cancel a decision, which sounds like it may have had a somewhat small impact here.
Yeah, but to
Yeah,
me
I
in
was trying to play
semi-finals, those
similarly,
two
but
turns, I did that as well.
I just didn't make the right decisions.
You had a winning. I think we can go to the match too, but I think you had a winning game plan. I have no doubt that
I
that
felt
team
like
could have won.
5 times. Yeah, I think 5 times I could have won the game. I think that's like like I just doing something else, but I fucked it
Yeah.
up. We can watch the game on it though.
Yeah, let's get into the game.
Man, if only I was Scarf, bro. At least I
He's
would have
going for
hit this
hard
and then
damage.
left.
You
Yeah.
guys are actually
Yeah.
like so articulate. It's crazy.
Yeah, breaking down Ordinary's game was like.
Yeah, I'm like talking about like like
Both of
I'm
us are
yapping
here,
Like
about
though.
this is a
random
night and
things.
day difference.
Yeah.
I'm able to like
No,
articulate how
literally,
everything gets chipped down. It's like a,
it's
just,
crazy.
and you're like, body press here was not a good move. And then I went
And
Gutra on
one
the
Dragon
pick
Dance,
in.
I would have won the game.
The skill difference between Clodsire and Wooper is on full effect.
Dude, I
Is it?
think Wooper had its best players there. It's just that you don't have them both there, so it's harder to like
Yeah, I don't.
I
play
feel
by
like
play it.
Camber would have been better able to fucking. This isn't
I've never
anything
heard.
against Ordinary, by the way. I know good players who are exactly like this as well.
Thank you, thank you.
Yeah, they just dumb it down a
I wouldn't
little.
call myself a good player though, so.
I wouldn't either.
Yeah.
Same.
Fucking asshole.
That was
Pretty
uncalled
good
for.
Ordinary.
So I think if I was Scarf, I mean you still get the sub off, I think. I don't think I do enough without the band.
You
Maybe
might,
like
to be honest, because
I-
I
it's
have
like
a bulk
6
up
each,
here, and you still,
and you still, I still do
yeah.
70.
I mean,
Actually, yeah, I
more
would've
than
done enough.
anything, I thought it was possible you were to go ahead
I
smash
person
here.
that
So,
joined the call.
Right.
I thought you might go ahead
Oh.
smash here, so I was playing for a miss, which I didn't get. So it got
Yeah, no,
rough
no miss.
quickly. Because Screamtail going into this match, Screamtail seemed like my best win condition. So this is really bad for me on turn 2. That my most obvious win condition is basically useless now because I know I'm going to lose it to deal with this Embor, which I did.
I
I
fuck up heavy.
valued it, but I didn't value it enough as a real like breaker.
Yeah.
So this is doing
Without
much
the
more to
skill
me
chip
than I
off.
was anticipating.
I should have, if we go to, I don't know. So I get the chip off, and this is where I'm like, I just, again, just don't take the time to think. And if I take the time to think, it's so easy to be like, he can't fucking sub on me. And he 100% has Drain Punch. It's definitely Drain
Yeah.
Punch, and then like one of Psychic Fangs and Play Rough. Like whatever, whether he was worried about Wheezing or not, which is, Wheezing's
Ice
why I
Punch
didn't
here.
think Bulk Up would come. But
I-
yeah. Anything.
Yeah,
Could've just
I
gone
saw
Aloe.
Wheezing on your team, and I thought, well, shit, this destroys me if it actually comes here. But I was just like, there's no way he can slot this. It doesn't look
coin
like it.
flipped between Aloe and Wheezing, yeah.
Well, and I thought you would just take Aloe because Aloe is such a brain dead solution to
I
make a
needed Wish.
Lopunny, and you get Pivot and Wish, and that just
I
seems much
needed
more
Wish. That's
effective.
what it came down to. Yeah, it was.
The
Yeah.
UN could never
for
do
the
charity
comp.
like this, Aaron.
Hmm?
The UN could never do charity like this. Like this was
I know.
basically a giveaway. The
I
free
know.
server title giveaway.
Oh, I'm
Stupid
aware.
fucking human being.
Yeah, but this next turn is probably the most crucial.
No, it's not.
Yeah,
One of the
Not the
most
most
crucial.
it's
I should have just gone Aloe.
Pretty big.
Because I instead my brain's
Uh.
like, okay, let me calc if I fucking live. Like, why does it matter if I live the Drain Punch? But I calc if I live the Drain Punch, and I had a really good chance of living the Drain Punch. But my brain just excluded the fact that I died a rock anyway. So like,
Yep.
doesn't really matter. I just need to swap. So I make that error. That's error number 1 of 30. But should have just gone Aloe. But I lose one of my 2 win cons.
And then I go.
No, you were never supposed to 1v1 the Screamtail with this. Like that. Go
No.
back to the first turn. Like you were never supposed to do that.
Well, yeah, we talked about it.
Yeah, this one.
So I
This is like
told you
your
it's-
error 1 of 30.
If I was Scarf, I probably could have pulled that bullshit, but like, as soon
Not
as
even
it's up,
then.
I
If
should've
you, if
gone.
you get Thunder Wave, that's cool. Your
I know.
breaker's over.
That's what I thought. Yeah, I know, but I did that willingly. That was
Yes.
what I wanted, and
And then the first time him subbing basically gave you a free pass. That's basically giving you the ability
that's
to
why I
take it
said I
back.
should have swapped that bit.
But then you didn't do it either. That's like mistake 2 of 30, and then you do it again, and that's like 3 of 30.
I mean, I think to be honest, well, actually, I guess with Malouette, it may have been okay. I thought he had to commit to the point after I subbed in front of it because I didn't think
No.
he had a good switch in front of sub at that point, other than to keep pressuring the sub. I mean, Malouette with Specs Hyper Voice was going to disregard my
Yeah.
sub, but I didn't know that at the time. And I guess that maybe would have been the better switch in at that
I
point.
saw the
Just going
replay, and I was
Malouette.
like,
There was
holy
no
shit,
point.
Specs Meloetta cooks this guy.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
From my perspective, there was no reason to stay in, so I totally should have swapped out, specifically to Aloe on the D punch. Even if I fuck up and don't swap on the first sub, whatever, that's like an option. It's just the worst path. As soon as I like see the bulk up and it lives and it's faster than me, and I know this thing is a D punch, I just go Aloe.
Yeah.
Even if I went Chomp, but like Aloe definitely lives one, so. And then I go Gren. I don't really know what I expected. I don't remember. I thought maybe like Heat Rain or something would come in, but this comes in.
No, I debated between Amoonguss and Rotom. Rotom was Scarf, so I felt pretty good about either Volting or if you go in Garchomp, just throwing a Toxic out and doing damage. But then I go for Amoonguss because I feel like you don't scream damage at this point, and Amoonguss is really bulky, and so it can kind of scout what you're doing because you don't have easy setup outside of Garchomp, who I have foul play for. So
Yeah, but Aaron,
not-
for you, the play is to always go Meloetta here because if he goes into the Tornadus or Lopunny, the two monsters you don't OHKO, you have Cryogonal and what's that?
Yeah.
Fishing? Is that Love Disc? No, it's an yeah, right. You can pivot from Elo.
I went Gren, I think, specifically because of the scarf on it, where I felt like I
think
could
Gren's
fit.
fine here. I don't know that I would have committed to an attack in front of this when I had Spore access.
No, that
but-
was definitely me being like, again,
And
just
Aaron.
trying to keep damage up. Yeah, that's just
Yeah.
being an Aaron.
I mean, it works. Not to say this doesn't work out okay
It
for
works
you.
in my favor, but
It was a very frustrating turn for me
I
because
think
my
I
bulk
wanted
at this
to.
point.
Yeah, I wanted to get Wash or Heat Ran out, and I wanted, if Heat Ran came out, I wanted to start bluffing a water move because I don't have one. So I thought that could be useful later. If I just bluff the shit out of it, I'm like, I have this water move. I'm gonna use it on you. I'm just not gonna use it for 5 turns. Yeah, I threw this match, but I click Ice Beam.
Good freeze at least. Mashallah.
It's a very crippling freeze early.
Did you click Spore? I'm assuming so.
No, I'm Assault Vest here. I'm max defense with an Assault
Oh,
Vest because
yeah.
I figure I can withstand. I'm not here to be overly bulky in this matchup. I know that's been my problem all season. So I'm trying to commit more to an offensive strategy. So Moongaze is really doing all purpose defense work here.
Yeah.
So
I
that
should've swapped them.
freeze was crippling.
I really undervalued my own Mellow. It's because Callum gave it to me, and I just didn't fully understand it until after I started clicking. I was like, wait a minute. This is better than I thought it was.
Indeed. Aaron,
And then
that's
I'm
why
gonna
I'm never
toxic
helping you
Aaron.
with any prep in the future ever again.
That's crazy.
I give him the way to win, and then he's like, "Oh man, it was Kel who gave it to me. Can't afford to win anymore."
Later play.
Here we also have the Chom getting toxic now, which is kind of crucial for Aaron because it's the best answer to the Heatran.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I let it get in way too early. I expected Willow here because I'm special, so I was like, okay, I'll just tank this Willow. I don't know why it's being Willow when Toxic is free at this point, but
Didn't the Heat
Yeah, like I
have some
said-
sort of stupid Dragon bullshit? Harsham's hardly an
Yes,
edge
it
anymore.
does.
not anymore.
I
Yeah.
did some-
But I didn't think
I did
Impress
some
would have it.
calcs on this. I only really needed Flamethrower to spam outside. Flamethrower and Earth Power is the only attacks I really needed to spam, and
After
Flash
leading,
Cannon
yeah.
did not do enough to OHKO a max HP Garchomp, and so I ran Dragon Pulse for the extra little bit because I didn't really need that slot.
Yeah,
but
which helps.
which helps here. I don't know that it made the difference or not, but it helps.
I was 252, 36 BF, so it probably does make the difference if you have to click in front of this. Yeah.
And I have Icy Wind Torn here, which obviously he's not scouted, but he's aware of it being an option, so he has to retreat on that.
Cry is such a weird mon, bro. I fully expected superpower on this Torn to just like fucking obliterate it immediately.
I had, like I said, I was really vanilla with my Torn this season. I did not run
Yeah.
a lot of coverage. There's your Rocky Helmet, which I expected. So like I said, that's going to play into my Lopunny strategy overall, which I'm happy with. You did not give me the flip turn I was looking for, unfortunately.
No, I didn't even risk it. I didn't want some
No.
weird power herd shit coming out.
No, like I
Yeah,
said,
the
I
power
didn't
herd
even
Lopunny.
consider Solar Beam. But I know I'm not going to OHKO here, not KO, so I got to run. And I think you're going to predict the Torn here and get the Toxic, or the Defog at least on the next turn and get the Toxic.
Yeah.
I'm okay
Yeah,
kind
the
of
Bella
getting
Relic
Toxic.
never comes out.
Yeah, that's something I noticed as well. How sparingly Aaron used Meloetta at the beginning of the match.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Why'd you even bring it at that point? Just like leave the slot empty. That's what I would have done.
Is that what you would have done?
Yeah, I've done it before.
He's right on that. He's done it before.
My fucking curtains just fell. Hold on.
Damn.
Okay, Amelia.
One could say it's curtains.
It's probably Taco's fault.
And at this point, Chomp is like very low and almost in Deeple's range, or already in Deeple's range, right?
Without the
I think it
weakness,
is.
probably
I go
Yeah.
for it.
Yeah,
I fixed my
Which
curtains.
here comes the bluff on the fucking water move that I do eternally.
I respect it.
I had
This
forgotten
is.
about it.
Do you want to pause for a second? This is the turn that confirmed for me you were Scarf, by the way. I wasn't sure before, but when you U-turn in front of the Heatran that's already getting boosted like that, that tells me you're Scarf and you're just trying to bait me out.
Yeah.
Because you knew you had speed still to do it.
Yeah, that was the moment I was like, okay, I can't really. There's not much bluffing room left anymore. Just the
Yeah, but it sets you up pretty well here because you get the Meloetta in, which is about to just demolish my poor Rotom.
yeah.
And that's my oh shit moment. I don't have an
I
answer
just
for
don't have the
this.
fighting move on this, which sucks. If I had the fighting move on this, there'd be a little bit more.
I don't think you need it. You do it to KO the Heatran anyway, don't you?
Yeah, the Hyper
yeah,
Voice
but-
is fine here.
My question is, why did you not flame charge first?
You
I
wouldn't
really thought
anyway.
he would retreat here. I did not
Flame
I
charge
did not
into Gwen
realize the
gives him a
damage.
backflip.
Okay, I see.
Yeah, I felt like at that point
Wow,
it
this
was a
thing
little bit of
hurts.
panic switching here because
Yes, I'm using my regen core because I did not realize I don't think I realized the damage on the Rotom that it was 100% specs. My Rotom wasn't bulky. And so I thought, a modest hyper voice or something like that could be just doing the damage. So I wasn't fully sold. I didn't do any calcs. I never do any calcs, which is half my problem sometimes.
Wait,
I
Aaron,
wasn't
do you
sold
not
that
have
you-
Side
Calc
Shock?
decks? Do you not use calc
Hmm?
decks?
I don't
Did you not have
calc
Side
anything.
Shock or Psychic?
I had psychic, I think,
Why
I
was
don't
that
like
not the
that.
move you clicked?
against the Heatran. It's specs. I can't.
No,
move.
no. I mean from the first turn, like the first time you brought it in.
What, against the Amoonguss?
Yeah.
Because I didn't think he'd stand.
Yeah, but like, what's wrong with looking Psychic regardless?
Doesn't make much of a difference.
Yeah, you Oko the Moongus the next time he comes in, and you basically force him to not do that.
Well, he comes in with a Amoonguss because I'm clicking Hyper Voice. If I was clicking Psychic, it never comes in the first place.
Yeah, then you force him to do
But
something
then you
else.
still hit KO the Heatran, right? Because
Yeah, it's the exact same sequence. It just doesn't
Yeah.
allow the Moongus to come in for a free regen.
I mean, but realistically, that's probably going to be worse in the long run because Amoonguss doesn't. Amoonguss shouldn't be coming in. Amoonguss should have just been sacked, and then Torn should have been gone.
Well, I've
then
realized
you
at this
have
point, if
to
I
rock
sack a Moongus, I lose the game because Grin
Yeah.
is Scarf, which means it's going to outpace the rest of my team.
If
So
I had a
I
water move.
can't. Yeah, well, yeah. So I
Did you have
can't
Fake Out
afford to
on
sack
Lopunny?
a Moongus. I'm sorry?
But anyhow, it's still
Did you have
winnable.
Fake
So
Out
let's
on
see.
Lopunny?
I did not. I was
Then I feel like you had
return,
to sack the
return, close
Heatran.
combat, endeavor.
Yeah.
I feel like
Yeah.
the call was always just to sack something and then get Torn in for free and then start attacking. That's what I would have done.
Yeah, it probably would have been the better play. Like I said, I was not expecting the damage output on this thing, so it really threw me. So there's some panic going on. This was a
I
sloppy
guess
game on
Psychic is
both
a better
ends.
spot, Callum, but I don't know. I didn't think. it made
So
a
this
difference when
this
it's
this is the turn where you almost throw your Torn away.
Yes. And then
Because
here's the
if that was me instead of Aaron, that Torn would have been dead.
I don't outspeed it. Unless it's
Yeah, you have
outspeed.
a Aloe.
Oh,
yeah, Rocky Helmet Aloe.
yeah.
yeah. I feel the
Damn.
game.
Oh, Milwaukee.
I feel you.
I mean, there's a bunch of shit I could have done difference, like every single turn.
Yeah.
It's
No,
okay,
but like
I
even
can
now, the
respect
game is
it.
still winnable. So
Well, of course,
Yeah.
because I still have the Gren.
Yeah.
It was winnable until the last moment where I just decided not to swap, but that was.
And
a
then I
good
ran
round.
Yeah,
0
it's huge
HP on my
winnable.
Lopunny. I put all my extra EVs into special defense, so in case you had Water Shuriken, because I wanted to make sure I didn't have any extra HP.
Oh, I didn't have
that
dark. I
Endeavor
had
play.
extra. That's why I couldn't hit the Heat Ran. Okay.
Trevor
I
was
had
really
the
good.
Next
sidekick
was
move
fine.
for the fucking Mungus. Yeah.
This
I
works out
forgot
pretty
which
well
one.
for me that you sent in him here because I get the double flame charge, which is a big deal. I thought I would outspeed.
No,
but I
I
don't
did
still.
that. I did that because I didn't live flamethrower on mellow unless I
Yeah, I
and then
figured.
I get the read wrong here. Like I get it so wrong.
Oh,
Wait, why was
yeah,
the read
that's
even needed?
rough.
Why was the
There
read
wasn't
needed?
a read for there wasn't a need for the read, but I was playing too fast and I thought there was.
Like, what?
So I should
Oh,
have just clicked.
How
right.
many fucking times are you gonna go? Oh,
That's so tragic, bro. It's because I relate to Aaron. It's like,
And then I
as a
get
fellow
frozen.
That's something.
on
That's
this
not
next
something to be
turn.
proud of. Whoever just said
I
that.
didn't
Yeah.
realize Heatran could get frozen. I don't think I've played thousands of matches. I don't think I've ever seen a Heatran
Oh
frozen.
my
Just didn't cross
gosh.
your mind, yeah.
Just look flamethrower.
Uh,
You'll know
Because
how.
whoever clicked an
I've
ice
seen a
move against
heat
the
train
fucking range.
frozen before. Unfortunately, it's very annoying.
The Pokemon that
just
you
didn't think
never
it was
see
I
their
possible
should have.
frozen
to
So
is
flash
if
fire.
we paused here, I could have either swapped here and won the game, like officially, just over. Like I probably could have won the game with that. Because
Yeah.
at this point, it comes down to like Terra on a Mungus, I guess, because I could have clicked my psychic move and won the game at that point. And even then, I have a flinch chance. But I don't know. So and then it's
What Terra was
after
the
I kill
Amoonguss?
this
It was fairy.
fairy.
Okay. Yeah.
So so really it's not that big of a deal, but I could have swapped and done something here. But after I
Yeah.
kill this thing,
What happens
this
after you
next
kill this
turn.
thing?
Yeah, that's the problem. That's exactly where I lost the game. Because
I still don't know how you lost. It still looks like one game.
I should have swapped here. Just immediately.
Oh, you didn't switch, right?
Yeah. Because if I swapped, I could have just left and came back in and Scarf Gong Shot wins the game. Like officially. It's over. Because he doesn't have fake out on the opening.
Unless you
But-
That's
miss.
so tragic. Oh my god.
Well, yeah. But
I
I
mean,
should
to
have
be
just swapped.
fair,
The RNG was in your
I didn't
favor
keep
this
track
game.
of
That's throwing another needle
I
in the
didn't
stack.
keep track
Fair,
of the
it's really
frozen.
stupid that you even had that freeze in the first place. No offense. But
I mean,
like,
it's a 10% chance. It was what I went for. So
Yeah.
He
getting
played
it
for the
is
win
Luck is a
con. He
skill.
nearly got it.
You got it.
I mean, I messed up a bunch, so I don't deserve to win this game. But
I mean, like I
I
said
had
from the
the
beginning, you
momentum.
brought a winning game plan. You were definitely
Didn't execute on
executing it during elements of the game. It just a couple too many free turns I think I got that really made the difference.
It's okay, man.
yeah, I kind of zoned in, forgot about my Rocky helmet. Sometimes I don't know. I made mistakes. I know pretty much every mistake I've made, so it's not like I'm oblivious to it. So hopefully
Yeah.
I can learn from it.
Hey, yo,
but
next,
I didn't deserve.
know
to
how
win
next
the game.
season to one. Next season to one. Next season to one.
Oh
Hopefully.
god, unless I'm in the same league.
There was a meme
Unless
that
I'm insane.
I prepared two memes specifically if Aaron won or if Aaron lost. I did not post. I did not post them in PBL yet. I'm about to post them for you to see. Give me a second.
can you pull them
I
up on the
missed-
video as well, so that like anybody going back to watch this for old time's sake or something can see them?
Oh yeah, give me a second.
Take your time.
Man, I should go for the 4X next season.
Damn.
What I told you to do this season, but you didn't.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do it next season either.
You can barely play your own league without getting bored out of your fucking mind. I don't know where you think you're getting this 4 times from.
You know, the exact same way I got my 3 times.
He
I'll be fine.
he has to wait for
You just gotta hope for the
Luster to
the
win.
story.
Luster.
Yeah, the Luster
It is in
story
the memes
grid.
channel now. I will pull it up real
Yeah.
quick.
Forgot
Don't
I was
worry,
even
if
in another
Luster's about to
finals.
win, I'm just gonna ban him.
True. That
Oh,
is
two
a
record in
stratagem.
PBL finals.
That's crazy.
And for more Pico Madness as well.
Shut up, Roy. Oh, for the people who are
Wow.
watching this live, here it is, the 0-2 record in PBL finals. Me and Aaron share the same fate.
Can't see it. Can't see it. LMAO. I mean, actually, you can probably see it on the recording. Never mind.
Yeah, in the recording you
Can't
see it. You don't
I
see it
can't
on
see
the
it.
screen share because I'm only sharing my Chrome.
Ah,
I mean,
See, Callum, they're not like us. They can't win in finals of PBL.
I think.
Oh,
right.
the only
All
thing
right,
I'd
man.
have to say-
Roy,
Man,
you
all right,
should
Roy.
not
You
be
went in
one to
Whoopie,
talk.
though.
You are the luckiest motherfucker ever in your specific
But I
finals
won,
run.
and that's what matters.
he's a champ. though.
Honestly,
But
true.
he
I
is a
Luck
won,
champ.
that's
is
what
a scale.
matters.
He's a
Luck
champ.
is a scale.
But he's a champ. But he's a
I
champ.
won with
Precise.
I hacked out Ben, I got a forfeit in semis, and then somehow I beat BGCO.
Yeah, Callum carried you through that. He did your whole prep.
Yeah, basically Callum carried me.
Having me on your team is also
Didn't
skill.
Callum do
Like Aaron had me on his team and he still lost. So like, all
Yeah.
you're saying is bullshit.
But
Bro acts like he
Well,
doesn't
that's
just
his
give me a
bad.
team and be like, no, you're supposed to listen to me.
again,
He
here
doesn't tell me how to play it
for the
sometimes. He told me how to
people
play it this time.
that watch this, congrats again to P. McGee for winning the Clodsar division this season.
Thank you.
Aaron obviously got second place. Third place, we don't. It's either Roy or Order, and I think most
It's
of
order.
us.
It's order.
It's Order.
Order.
Order's first.
Yeah.
Let's be real.
If there was a third place.
There was a
What's
third
the
place.
point
Yeah.
of making the second place? It's just a winner and the rest of them are losers.
No, I feel
So
that.
stop.
Bro.
Second place.
Participation
third place.
awards. Fuck you,
True.
Callum.
Participation
Shut
awards,
up.
Cal.
So
They don't have them in Egypt.
But
Yeah,
pretty much
they don't have them in Egypt.
this is everything that's happened in season 17 of PBO. Now,
Whoop, whoop.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest. If you think participation trophies don't happen in Egypt, you're wrong. Like the wives of
course
the
not.
Pharaoh also got pyramids for them,
um,
even though they didn't do shit.
Holy shit, Callum. You live in the same era as the Pharaoh?
Exactly.
didn't
I
know
am the
that.
Pharaoh.
Yeah. Wow, that's so crazy.
okay.
I didn't know you
You
were
paid him-
fucking
you- have you paid your
prehistoric.
monsters for that?
Before more
Yum,
stuff,
yum.
more stuff that isn't relevant comes up. The
My
PBL is
joke's
gonna
not
have a
really
longer
bad.
off season this time. There is a specific reason
heard.
for this.
A week.
PBL is gonna rebrand.
Oh.
Oh.
I hope Pate bans you, to be fair.
Me?
Actually, Pate does the same shit in general. Never mind.
Yes.
He always does that thing. I'm like, Pate, what about we do this? And he goes in general, and someone's like, hey, Pate. And he's like, guys, I'm going to blow up the server. This is our new idea. Everybody here. Haven't confirmed it, but here it is.
Yes. I did confirm it now though. For only the people who watch this will know, which isn't a lot of
20
people.
people.
I'm not
20
watching.
people.
It's like 5 people.
Hey,
What's all the people in the VC?
all the
This will
people
be
in
our
the
big break.
VC and the people who actually watch Clodcast. So I know Order watches it a lot. So
I have never watched a single podcast episode.
I've watched a couple. I like
BGC
2
watches
times
it.
it.
yeah, BGC watches
I
it
watched
too.
it like once when it randomly showed up on my YouTube.
Taco
recommended,
watches
and
it.
Here we are.
Yeah, this is still the weirdest story. How Scarlett even came onto this server. She just found us on YouTube and then asked
Like
for the
my
server.
YouTube
What?
recommended
Reach.
was like, yeah,
You want to
That's
watch this.
crazy.
100%.
no.
What
YouTube was
what
like, yep,
episode
this,
do they
this.
recommend?
It
What
was-
episode do they
it was like-
recommend?
It was one. Let me check. Actually, let me check.
Also, Scarlett, you need to watch every single podcast episode and like all of them. You need the money.
It was fucking season 16, week 9.
Oh, okay.
I was like, the end. This is the fucking end.
Yeah, but
Like that season.
we're gonna have a longer off season this time. But do not worry. Specifically, Peyton and Aaron have planned stuff for the off season. So
Yeah, you're not doing your job.
yeah, I know.
Man's like, oh, great off season, guys. I'm gonna announce it on Clodcast.
Yeah.
I haven't said a word. Not chatting.
I gotta win.
I
gotta win
haven't said
Cowboys
a
League
word
first.
in March in a while. Here you go, guys.
Oh, it's the funny playoff implications video.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
the playoff
Wonder.
implications. Oh my god. The playoff implication is the running meme of Clodcast, apparently. And bullying Emilio.
Oh, here. No, what do you mean? Emilio is
The
the
fuck-
best Mexican I've ever seen in my life.
Scene.
Better than
Rowlett
Taco. Let's
Isaac
fucking
Khan.
go.
420 is
Better
one
than
of the
Taco, let's
worst
fucking go.
usernames I've ever seen.
Yeah,
to
where'd
this
he
day.
go?
Better than Taco. Let's fucking
What
go.
username?
Yeah,
Win the
no.
Mexican war.
Yeah. Emilio is a superior Mexican. Mexican fuck. I am
Is he
so
playing
sleepy.
Vegas
Superior
It's like
Mexican.
5 a.m. Oh no, 3 a.m. Shit.
Yeah, I don't know why you're up, to be honest, but
Yeah, Callum,
Oh, I haven't
isn't,
slept in like 2 days again.
Callum, isn't it like 3 or 4 a.m. for you?
It is 3 a.m. I haven't slept in 2 days.
Yeah, it's 3 a.m. in Egypt.
Goddamn.
It's 3 a.m. in Egypt.
When they basically get up to start work on the pyramids.
Exactly.
That's
that's what I like.
crazy.
That's crazy.
making a new one.
Making the one, yeah.
They're making
Callum,
a
do
new
you know
one.
who Haysup is? Do you know who that is?
Aishma? You mean the first Pharaoh woman?
No, not I said
Tell me.
hey sup. The
No.
fucking the person. Yeah,
No.
they're this Smogon user, right? And they have the shittiest hours to schedule with. It's like, yo, we play for this tournament. I'm free 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. GMT -5 Monday through Friday. And I'm like, how the fuck do I schedule with this?
-5 should be close enough to yours, right? Let's do it in the afternoon.
It's when I'm in school. He wants to play when he's in work.
That's crazy.
Do you not get a break at school? Like, let's go to the
Fucking
bathroom and play the game.
phone?
I mean,
Wait,
that's
do you go like high school or at college?
I only
High
play on my
school,
phone.
Ah, that makes
Preschool.
sense.
Oh
I
yeah,
only play on my
I think you mentioned that once that you only play on your phone, and I was like, really?
I've
That
played
is wicked.
well over 1,000 games of draft. I probably played 6 on my computer.
I
What?
refuse
Hey.
to
Wait,
play
what?
That's
on phone.
wicked.
No wonder you
What?
don't calc. That makes so much
Well, yeah,
sense. of why you
It's too
don't
much
calc.
work. It's too much work. Yeah, I
Too
just
Wait,
much
switched
why
to
do you
app. It's
play on
not
your
gonna
phone
happen.
then? Wait, why do you
But,
play on
like-
your phone then?
Easier to schedule with, I guess.
I used to
okay.
play on
There you go.
phone. My first 2
Wait,
seasons of PBL were on my phone.
Wait,
I don't
The
know.
PMG, have you
only-
ever? Sorry. Shit,
The
this is
only
so bad.
Pokemon related thing I will play on my phone is Gen 2 random battles. That's the only
That's
thing.
valid. I don't play anything on my phone. I hate it too much. It just feels so
I
bad.
definitely never play on my
Little do
phone.
you know, Ordinary
Probably
doesn't
why you
own a
guys
phone.
suck.
True.
If y'all
That
were
would be
good,
great.
you'd use your phone.
Yeah, just memorize every single calc in the game.
Dude, would you guys play an important tour match at 9 a.m. at your work's bathroom?
Yeah.
On
No,
your phone
yeah.
to do that?
I
Yeah,
would.
they've given you up till 4 a.m., 4 p.m., right? So that's like a lot of time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but he fucking played my teammate at 9 a.m. his time for 80 VPL.
They just give him the Indian guy.
Yeah, the Indian guy who forces you to play at 2 a.m.
No, for the Indian guy, it should be like, what, 11 p.m. or some shit?
Well, it's like at a very wide range, like 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. So like,
That's
he'll probably be
almost
up for one of
ahead.
those times.
Wait, Ben, are we still recording?
Yes, we are still recording.
Yes!
Yeah.
That was
There's a
the
bunch
right
of
time.
yapping
Bullshit
going on.
conversation in Clodcast. Let's go.
That's just all the episodes though.
Yeah, but
Yeah, hold on.
That's
I
not
have something
all
I need to
of them.
play while this is
Okay.
still being
Oh,
recorded.
no,
we're
don't
about to
get-
get copyright strike. Don't know.
Yeah.
No, it's not a copyright. It's not copyrighted.
Oh no, I'm being
I
pulled
already
over.
said
Security
being
system
there.
takes control of Squidward's house.
Wait, where the fuck did Aaron go?
Security system takes
got pulled away.
control of Squidward's house.
Got pulled away. Stuff.
Callum, before we end, you have to say the funny bean word.
Yeah.
What funny being word?
No.
Oh my goodness
Emilio
gracious.
already said it once. We don't need to have it said again.
Yeah.
Wait, do you mean Heinz?
Oh yeah, that's the
Totally.
funny word. Don't say it
Sure.
again.
Yeah, that's a funny word, right?
British
Roy,
baked
Roy,
beans.
British baked beans,
British
Heinz.
baked beans.
That's something Roy is very familiar
Yeah,
with.
Roy doesn't even know what beans are. He just calls them Heinz. Like
Wait,
all the rich
really?
people
I
do.
don't like beans. That's Sully.
Yeah.
Sully loves beans. He also loves the cunt punt.
Yeah, Brits don't know what beans are. They just call it a Heinz.
What?
Beans means Heinz.
Roy, how are the spuds over there?
Beans are the biggest
Very nice.
psyop known to man.
The
Chips is
Spuds?
amazing.
This is not real.
Okay.
No, Spuds is
Are
a real
the
thing.
Before we bamble on
Yes,
about more random topics,
Bullshit.
yes,
Bullshit.
Emilio. We have been to Clodcast. This has been season 17 of PBL as a total. We wish you all a good off season and maybe good luck in next
We hope
season,
to
depending on
see
if you have.
I have a word of advice before we end.
Don't draft
We
stall.
hope to see USG's.
Don't be like
Don't
Ordinary.
Don't play a game of Catan at 3 a.m. when you have to wake up at 8. Right.
Yeah, because
Yo, Jeffrey
Epstein, you wanna come out here?
Oh my god.
Yo, what
Alright.
was that
Alright,
noise?
that was
Catan is-
unnecessary.
Anyway,
This one was bad to happen.
this has been the Clodcast. Goodbye.
We love you.
Bye.